Hotel brothers and sisters, Black Power, as always, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors. Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, of the Street Law Soldiers. My sisters, my in-laws, and my father, and all of my subscribers, my viewers, my donors, and all the brothers and sisters that are fighting for the liberation and salvation of our black nation. Today I want to I'm going to discuss some things in terms of the drug subculture. And we're going to discuss the pros and cons and the things that take place in the drug subculture in the black community. Whose fault is it? What do we have to do to eliminate it? Who are the major culprits? And other issues and topics and questions that need to be answered and that we need to bring to the round table so we can come up with some solutions. So, in the meantime, I got a conscious rap video I want you to check out, because all our rappers, believe me, are not on that filth and on that bullshit and on that fuck nigga shit to keep our babies in the hood. We got some strong brothers, K Reno out of Houston. We got some strong brothers that want to work for the best interest of the black community and to raise the level of consciousness within our babies. So I'm going to let you listen to Brother Joyner Lucas, and I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll be right back with you in 1 second.
Staring at this Bible as I keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers. I'm trying to understand your vision, all I see is damage. Just a bunch of dead bodies in the street camping. A bunch of lost souls on their feet standing. We supposed to be your children, I thought we family. You supposed to be my father, bro, I need answers. We don't need to die young, we just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers, but they keep dancing. We just want me number one like Steve Francis. Bow our heads saying prayer, now the seeds planted. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing MCs vanish. A lot of good niggas gone, I don't understand it. A lot of families lost and they seeds stranded. I ain't trying to disrespect you, I just need answers. I know you watching us from heaven thinking who to say. Cherry picking who should go next and who should stay. I'd be on my way to heaven if I knew the way. And bring back every good nigga you choose to take. They say you're never wrong, but you done made a few mistakes. Cause you taking the wrong niggas, maybe you should trade. Trade us back on the real ones, remove the fakes. I think you should trade. Give us 2 pop back and say that nigga shook. Let the legend resurrect and he gon' live for good. I've been screaming thug life in every different hood. If only you can bring it back, Lord, I wish you would. Give us Biggie, give us Pun, give us Triple X. Take that nigga Trump with you, that's a bigger threat. That's too much power for a coward with no intellect. That's a bigger with a collar, there's a disconnect. Niggas dying, mama crying, grandma need a tissue. Niggas shooting up the church, now I need a pistol. All them niggas still living, you don't see the issue. But how you take a leader, then you take a leader with you. I ain't tryna disrespect, just need a meter with you. I ain't tryna overstep, just want a razor with you. Give us back our love, wasn't take the evil with you. Send them suckers straight to hell, they don't need a visual. I need you to give us back Martin Luther. Take Martin Shkreli, give us back Malcolm. Take R. Kelly, R.I.P. Lil Snoop, get that boy's life back. Take Eric Holder, give us Eric right back. I'm sending you this message, Lord, I hope you hit me right back. They say I'm on the wrong train, I know I'm on the right track. Cause Trayvon gone and all he did was try to fight back. Zimmerman walk around free, we don't like that. Why you take our mothers from us? Fathers and our sisters and our cousins from us. Got these children getting murdered while they double dutching. Wonder why the fuck you take Nipsey Hussle from us. Damn, you took a true king, a true brother from us. This a fucking marathon, but they running from us. Now everybody got guns, niggas up to something. And every gangster wanna prove that they tough or something. You know it's not fair, tell the truth. I've been in my feelings too. But if you took Emmett Till, at least take Dylan Roof. At least take James Holmes. I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back. Feds want me, and then slam it down. Ain't no justice for Sandra Bland, we up like a Sailor fan. Lord, if you listen, I'm just looking for a hand in hand. Take out the fuck niggas and give us back our fam again. Drowning in my tears, trying to pray for something. Wonder Wonder why you give us life for you to take it from us. Wonder why you give us family then erase it from us. Maybe hopefully you can have a conversation with us. Maybe I'm just probably tripping cause I need a hug. The hood can't find jobs, now we need a plug. Everybody and their mama trying to be a thug. I don't go to church cause I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed, watching niggas follow trends like Simon says. I pray you give us back the real ones and try again. Or maybe take them niggas that deserve to die instead. Tommy Lauren running mouth and then she get defensive. Laura Ingram laughing at death and disrespecting. I really feel like you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us back somebody who deserved the blessings. I left out a bunch of names that I forgot to mention. Cost too much to pay attention and it got expensive. Father, forgive me for I know not what I do, and now I'm reaching out to you, hoping you hear me and return a message. I know that you got our back and that you're not against us. Or maybe you just love us so you doing shit to test us. I just kinda thought that you would do more to protect us. They say the good die young and I ain't on the guest list. I've been drinking, Lord, forgive me as my blood racing. I don't know what I'm thinking, I'm just frustrated. I don't mean to question you, I'm just confused. I don't know what else to do, I've been patient and it sucks waiting. Took my mans from me, that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work, devil's work, devil's work, devil's work.
Hope you enjoyed the video, brothers and sisters. Give me a second. Hope you enjoyed the video, brothers and sisters. And, that's to show you that there's a lot of talent in the hood. A lot of talent in the hood. You only hear the negative shit. You only hear the negative shit, and that's called propaganda to influence and encourage and to discourage our babies of being the best that they can be in terms of reaching their God pinnacle, reaching their God self pinnacle, getting in touch with who they are, understanding they the black man and the black woman are the original, not second place or none of that, the original people of the planet. We were here when there was no one else here. And by the type of compassion, the type of divine love that we have within our beings, we allowed we gave other people permission to exist. And look what has happened to us. We can no longer wait and just stay on our knees praying and waiting for some miraculous shit to take place where the tables will be turned around, where the black man and woman will have their rightful place on the throne as was in the beginning. It's not going to work like that. These devils, the devil came to this planet only 6,000 years ago. He just got here. But when you have a species that the root energy and then with no divinity, no divinity action, no divinity energy whatsoever, with just mayhem, corruption, experiments, curiosity, and bloodshed on their agendas, then this is what you're going to have. If you can name one place on the planet where the white man has not caused destruction and bloodshed, this includes every animal, insect, and species all across the globe. On the entire planet. And now we are in the times where we are so behind and so fucked up as a people because we the divide and conquer, the miseducation, the economic castration, the disease plague in all forms, mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, disease plagued people. This is what you get today in terms of the black community, in terms of the black race. Everyone has had their hand in the participation of the annihilation of the black man and woman on this planet. If they're not killing us, they're profiting from us, or both. And these are motherfuckers they're culture bandits. They steal everything from us. And now they're stealing our babies. They're demelanating our babies, demelanating our women, stealing placebo, stealing afterbirth, injecting it into them, thinking that it will give them the energy of the black man and woman, thinking that it will give them the color of the black man and woman, thinking that it will give them the compassion of the black man and woman, thinking it will give them the strength, the agility of the black man and woman, thinking that it will give them the humanity of the black man and woman. And it will not work. The more they try, the worse it gets. But anything works when you have, any family can be destroyed from an outside force when you have family members working with the outside force. In other words, the black community is being annihilated with the assistance of black people. It would never be possible without the assistance of black people. So that's why I personally have a disdain and hatred, deep-seated hatred towards coons, toms, agents, provocateurs, and collaborators with the oppressor. Because our people sell us out every single day. Our own people that look like you and I are working with the oppressor to help annihilate us. Thinking, and this is how deep this psychosis goes. They actually think because they have been given toys that they will be spared. And the reason that they don't understand that they have been given these toys in this paper is because when the time comes for annihilation, they cannot cry about anything because they have already been paid and compensated. So they have to go to the slaughterhouse just like the rest of us. But they don't see it like that, and those who see it like that have sold their souls. Because soul selling goes deeper than what you think. Soul selling is when you disregard your ancestors, your grandmother, your grandfather, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, your great aunts and uncles, your brothers and sisters who have moved on, that every day you spit in their faces. You say that you love them and miss them out of your mouth, but your actions speak totally different because of what you do to your people. And so we have to be very, very mindful of how deep-rooted this Tomism and this bootlicking, this buck dancing, and all this shit goes. See, I'm not worried, because one of my videos was flagged, and I'm not worried about that shit. It doesn't bother me. When a video is flagged, it means that you're putting in work. that the oppressor disagrees with something to the point where it disturbs him. So that means you're hitting nerves and you're putting in work. Now, for those who got their hand out and they only on YouTube because of money, they want to hustle, they want to get views and subscribers. See, that's a whole different paradigm. And then a lot of you all sell others out on YouTube. You got YouTubers, black YouTubers that sell other black YouTubers out. And the cracker will sit back and plug in and subscribe to those who are active participants in other black channels' annihilation. Because the white man loves to see black on black crime. Loves to see it. And he stands back after he puts the drugs in the community, puts the guns in the community, the alcohol, the pawn shops, the contraceptives, the K2, the Planned Parenthoods, the dialysis center, the liquor store, the mini mart, the Arab-ran gas stations, and put up a gated community in a rat-infested property ran by slumlords. And watch black people take their frustrations and their anger and their rage out on one another after they've consumed themselves with the alcohol, with the drugs, with the abortions, with selling stuff at the pawn shops, with paying high-priced gas. Because gas is higher in the hood than anywhere else. Groceries are higher at the mini mart than the supermarkets because there are no major supermarkets in the hood. So our people have to settle for this off-brand shit, this processed food that destroys the organs of not only us but our babies, and make them twerk and make them play like they're gay because the teacher reinforces that bullshit. You got a white teacher in the hood at a school in the hood, placed there, strategically placed there to pump this bullshit and miseducate our babies. Where these little babies come home with, they were forced to draw boats, clean boats in blue water with crayons of Christopher Columbus. These goddamn devils, these dope fiend motherfucking agents, these spick motherfucking rats that came over here and colonized, killed, and raped everything in sight, and was nowhere near the first people here. And so when a child says, how can they discover something and the Indians were here already? They're sent home. Once they're sent home, it's time to get on medication now because they're acting irrational. Any little thing that the baby challenges that goes against the bullshit that they've been taught, then now it's time to get on medication. ADHD, the Ritalin. Now it's time to become a drug addict now. And this is what I've been telling you all about, the preparation of our babies, preparing them from elementary school for the penitentiary. This is what we're talking about. And so our children are raised with the belief of everything this European says. This cracker comes to school and fucks our babies up. But see, that's not the same curriculum that they teach in the white schools. They teach in the white schools that the savages were here when Christopher Columbus came. And Christopher Columbus and other crackers cleaned up the land and fed the so-called Indians, the savages. This is what they teach the white children. And so, you know, this propaganda infects the minds of our babies. Now, they also, and a lot of you adults don't want to deal with this either. You look at, in the black community, you look at the drug dealer on the corner, the young man that's on the corner with the braids, with the jeans on, with the Timbs, or with the baseball hat on, and assume he's a gang-banging drug dealer. I would challenge you to send me the name of 5 major drug dealers. They're not in the black community. 5 of the biggest drug dealers: George Soros, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, both Bushes, Oliver North, Richard Nixon. These are the major drug dealers. How does the drugs get into the black community? And why is it that no one, you have every other culture coming into the black community hustling? You got crackers wanting to cop and buy dope in the hood. You got Chinese gooks that want to buy drugs in the black community. You know, no one wants, and why is it that we don't go to the white communities and sell drugs? And this is what I encourage you all to do, because there are more motherfucking white dope fiend junkie motherfuckers than there are black. See, you only see black because what they do is they use the movies industry to push that type of motherfucking information into the minds and hearts of our people globally. So every movie you see, every other movie has a drug dealing nigga that will kill other niggas. And I'm using that term nigga wisely. And this is what you see. This is propaganda. So everyone will think that the black man is a gun-toting, drug-dealing, non-educated motherfucking savage. And that the white man, the white boy, is an innocent, purebred motherfucker that got caught up. See, as long as the drugs stay in the black community, it's okay. Now that the opioid epidemic is spilling over into suburbia America, you have shows like Intervention. You know, well, Billy was a good kid, and you know, he was on the hockey team in high school, and he had so much potential. The NHL wanted to see him, and he had so much potential. I don't know what happened to Billy. I believe it's when he went down the hill to such and such area, and he hasn't been right since. Billy been a goddamn junkie from day one. when he was eating your motherfucking pills and drinking your wine when he was little. See, and another thing, whites don't have any melanin. So for us, people with melanin, we feel drugs more. We get a more intense high because the melanin in us gravitates and it elevates anything that enters our body. For them, they have to buy 10 times the amount of drugs that a black person has to buy to get high, to get that same euphoric feeling. Because if you notice, anybody that knows the drug subculture, when whites come into the hood, they buy a bulk of drugs. They don't buy $10 and $20 worth of drugs. They buy bulk. And it's not because they're saving anything. They're going to consume all that. That's what it takes for them to get high. And so now the opioid, they're pumping that shit. But opioid's been in the black community since the 40s. When our brothers came back from Vietnam strung out, was nothing done for them. No help available. They weren't even receiving money. That chump change. Now they got Wounded Warrior Project. Now all the cracker got to do is go over there and say he heard 2 grenades go off and he gets a fucking check. When in Vietnam, we had brothers that stayed over there and had to do 3 and 4 goddamn tours. Came back severely wounded, shrapnel, 1 motherfucking leg, 1 arm. And they had the only comfort that they had to resort to was drugs and alcohol. And so our people, you look at these brothers and sisters that's in their 60s and 70s that are out there on the streets, sleeping on the streets, because it's nothing to them because they slept in the fucking jungle for years. And now they have all these movies with these motherfucking white boys come home and shit is so hard they go rob a bank and the police let them get away with it and try to understand them and all this bullshit. And on the other hand, they kill black men and women fucking daily. You got niggas like Sheriff David Clark who doesn't deserve to breathe. Niggas say the black, he's a coon, wears a cowboy hat, married to a motherfucking white bitch, and says that all of the police shootings of black men and women were justified, that there is no such thing as a white racist cop, that no white cop has any negative intentions on fucking with a black dude or killing a black dude when they stop them for whatever reasons. And most of the shit is made up, superficial bullshit. So, I'm going to discuss some more probably tomorrow or later on. I'm going to discuss some things about the black colleges opposed to the Ivy League colleges, the HBCs. I'm going to get into that by request of Sister Anita Watkins down in Montgomery, Alabama. Hotep, black power to you. To Brother Paxton down there in Houston, black power to you. And to all my subscribers and viewers, you bring the best out of me. And so until tomorrow, brothers and sisters, God willing, that the ancestors and the Creator give us another day. Hotep, black power.